This is Fox 56 News Weekend.
It's often said that books have the ability to take you anywhere. Well, one Lexington woman's collection takes you to the past. Jason Bartow tells us how she is taking the preservation of historically Black memorabilia and literature into her own hands.
Alan Baker, Louisville Beauty, is first Negro to become Derby Queen, May 22nd, 1958.
Keeping history alive through words on a page, making sure names, people, their faces, and their stories are never forgotten. Nubia Latifa, owner and curator of the People's Porch, knows a thing or two about that.
The People's Porch is a mobile Black library archive, and we specialize in rare and vintage Black literature.
Collecting is something she's been doing her whole life. She learned that from her grandmother. But as she got older, she realized that not many people get to experience these pieces of history.
The more I started to do it, the more I started to realize there's a lack of accessibility when it comes to Black archives.
She brings pieces of her collection to community events, carefully crafting a showcase specific to what the event is and who will be there. Although the items she brings might change, one thing doesn't: the opportunity to pick up a piece of history.
Why shouldn't we have accessibility to see it, and not just in a museum, like in a way that you can actually functionally, like you want to be able to touch it, you want to be able to spend some time with it.
Records, jewelry, novels, a few newspapers, picture books, poems, and magazines.
It's just a really beautiful magazine.
There's a little bit of everything in her collection of more than 3,000 items, and she says there's something to be learned from everything in it that extends far off the page.
You can use these to tell stories. You can use these to put poems together. You can use these for your imagination, because your imagination is everything.
Instead of going to the people with only a fraction of her items, Latifa's ultimate goal is to have the people come to her in a non-traditional house museum where she can proudly display all her collection has to offer and more.
I want people to be able to sit, read the materials, buy some stuff, have an art gallery, of Black artists, those type of things that increase the accessibility.
And she hopes the items will light a spark in the people who interact with them to pursue their own dreams or start a collection of their very own. In Lexington, Jason Bartow, Fox 56 News.